you already finished. Thank you. Alright, good morning everyone again. Good morning. So let me introduce myself. My name is Mary and I love arts. I love any forms of art because it's really nice for me to express myself, and that's why I'm going to share this to you today. So before we start, can I know anyone is the first time making arts here today? Okay, cool. Thank you for coming. So anyone is feeling a little bit anxious because you're doing something new for the first time? Good. Perfect. So let me show you what are we going to do today. So this is my work, and we are doing something similar today. We are using a tool called dry pastel. So anyone heard of dry pastel before? So it's like really colorful, and this is what we can do today. But before getting into our artwork, I want to tell you a story. Because you might ask, why are we drawing a little fish? So the reason is because we got a story called Little Fish. And this story is a really nice story. I feel really calm after reading it each week. Yes, I will read this story again and again every Sunday. And each time I read this story, I feel something different. So, this story called Little Fish is written by our chef executive. And he lived in this farm area for over 60 years. and he feel really connected, and he feel really, he has a deep connection with the farm. That's why he has a really nice story to share with everyone. So, the story takes place in the stream area. When you are passing by the staircase, can you see a pool? Yes, so this is where our story takes place. And behind our farm, there's a mountain called Bunyang Mountain. And have anyone heard of Bunyang before? So Bunyang is a Chinese goddess representing love and compassion. So this is the Bunyang, and on top of the mountain, there's a statue of Bunyang. So next time when you visit to the farm, you can take a minibus, go up to the mountain, and you can visit the Bunyang statue, and you can hike by. It's really nice and cute, but I recommend to do it in the autumn or winter, not this season. So, on top of the mountain, there's a stream flowing the water all the way from the peak to the lower part of our farm. And on the stream, there's a lot of animals. They love to play games, and they are really lively. And the pool is also the home of our little fish. So, the creatures in the pool love to play games, and Bunyang loves to come from the top of the mountain to the stream area to look at their play. But she is always hiding. The animals doesn't know that the Bunyang is watching them. So one day, the animals start to have a fight because of some really, really minor argument. So the frog was suggesting, should we play tag? But the turtle doesn't want to play tag. The turtle just wants to sleep. And the crab wants to play something else. And this is the moment they start to fight with each other. They start to argue, and they shout, and then they fight. And eventually, they stop talking with each other. And Little Fish, our brave character, is really sad because the friends is not taking care of each other. And the rock pool is full of that feeling, and it is complete silence, and there's no joyful laughings anymore. The rock pool is full of bad feelings. And the Bunyang cannot bear to see the animals she loves as being so rude to each other, so she returned back to her mountaintop home. And when Bunyang go back to her home, the sun stops shining. Without the Bunyang's place, the stream slows down to a trickle, and then the stream stops flowing completely. And do you know what happens when the water is not flowing? Pollution would happen. A lot of bacteria will form, algae form, and the animals start to get sick. Oh, and this frog is crying as well. And Little Fish, our brave character, he thinks, I must help my friend. I need to go to the mountaintop to find out why the water is not flowing. Maybe I can find the goddess Bunyang and ask her what happened. Maybe I can ask her for help. And that's why Little Fish start to take a big leap, start to jump all the way, trying so hard to jump all the way up to the peak. However, Little Fish is just a tiny fish. He doesn't have the power or the strength to go all the way up. So days pass, night pass, Little Fish is still trying a lot of time until he's very exhausted. And each time he feels too tired to go on, he thinks about his friends and tries again. Please help me, Bunyang, he whispers with each drop. And Bunyang is watching Little Fish, and tears rolls down her cheeks. And Bunyang picks him up, and he feels her love surround him. The goddess smile and say, you are part of me now, Little Fish. So, do you remember the stream down there, what happened? The water was not flowing, right? So, when the dragon tears down, something happened. The tears turn into the water. Yes, the water flow all the way back down to the stream. And the stream is flowing again. And all the water splashed down to the rock pool, and the animals are so happy again. the turtle is so happy until he dives down to the bottom of the pool and then dive up again. So all of them are so happy, and they agree how silly it was to argue over a tiny game. And they promised that they would never fight with each other and they would always take care of each other. So this time, instead of hiding, William joins the creatures in their play. And all the creatures are so happy to see her that they just can't stop wondering where is their friend, Little Fish. So the story ends here, and we don't know where the Little Fish is. But actually, after reading this story, I feel like Little Fish is living within our hearts. Because all of us can be as powerful as a dragon, but sometimes the power might overtake us. But that's okay, as long as we know how to control the fears, the anxiety, or the stress, we can make a big difference. We can even change the world. But we don't have to do that much today. You just need to do something really small that maybe is something new for you today. So maybe you're feeling a little bit anxious, maybe you're feeling a little bit tiny stressfulness because you're doing something new in front of a bunch of people that you are only meeting them for the first day. But that's okay. So we can do something new together, because I believe that all of you can do it. As long as you enjoy the process, everything is a success. Yeah, I just read this quote a few days ago and I feel like, oh, it's real, because when we treat everything as an experience, we are always the successful one. So yeah, let's do something new together. Alright, so are you ready? Okay, so to create this little fish, we need 2 recycled paper per person. So we got 2 types of paper on the table. One is the square one,